Yep, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go, or if people even want to watch this sort of thing. So
We shall find out. First question, YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
Okay.
I already have a following there.
That's
so.
what I figured there.
Yep, absolutely.
Actually, no. Go back to 2007. You use Mixer.
Exactly.
Gotta put this shit on new grounds. Who picked Pulled East? Was you?
You did. Or
No,
you did.
You did.
I'm
I,
north.
I pulled
Yeah.
South.
Okay.
It was you.
Alright.
Just the one roll. 10.
Yep. So that's your break. Yeah.
Is that one of the WRC approved ways to figure it?
Like random selection is, so technically.
Well, I couldn't remember if they specifically outlined two or if those were just examples of common ways to start.
So the one that they use is the like weird 1-2 pin thing and all that stuff.
Yeah, that one starts to play too much.
Yeah, I had to like explain it to an experienced player once.
There are definitely some edge rules in there that I was not incredibly familiar with. Trying to figure out how that setup worked took me a couple of reasons.
Fun.
We're getting a lot of people tonight.
We'll see. It can't be less than last week. Like last week was, I don't know what was going on.
Last week was a little rough.
Yeah.
Sorry. I should have grabbed one of the fold-in tables while I was at it earlier.
It is what it is. We have a bunch in there. I've got some in my car if we need them.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
Or over here, I suppose I should say.
Yeah. So the one interesting thing about this whole streaming setup is I have no idea how chat messages work. I have no idea if I can read them right now or if I'm missing some.
Have you ever
or
live
what.
streamed on YouTube or not?
I have, just not on my phone.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
hopefully someone will send one at some point and I can see if I can actually see it or not. But
Oh, it doesn't have like the sidebar or whatever.
not right now. So this is very new territory for me.
Cheap.
All right, welcome everyone. We're just here at a local club night playing a little bit of Mahjong. This is my first time doing this sort of thing, so I have no idea how it'll go. I have no idea if I can even read your chat messages yet, so we'll see.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It's like when you like sit on.
Chi.
I don't know. Is there what they're doing? I'm just like looking at them.
It does feel weird, but also like disheartening.
Yeah, I don't know. If they didn't take 30 seconds every time, it wouldn't be that I was looking for 30 seconds.
Okay. Good news, everyone. I can see chat.
Oh, nice. Make things nice.
So if you have any questions as you go, let me know. I can talk about my hand a little bit, but obviously I don't want to give anything away. Like they don't want to know I'm on a Yakuman Tenpai right now. So
Chat, is this real?
And actually, I put on my phone so I could go in after this and check chat. That's what I did for you.
okay, yeah.
Stream sniping IRL.
Basically.
I
Can't believe you.
hold on. I'm a nerd, and I read through the terms of service for Mahjong Soul. You are allowed to stream it, but you have to have a 5-minute delay.
I thought that was only for Jade Room and higher. So so this would be 500 and 1,000. Right, thank you.
Okay.
Those of you watching, that was just White Dragon and Dora on a sumo.
Nice, Green Dragon and Dora. Disappointing.
Yeah, I probably didn't have to call that tile, but you know, it's the sort of thing where I think I'd rather take the fast points. I tend to play a little bit more fast as far as that goes, even if it does devalue a little bit, but it is what it is.
It's the name of the cultural festival.
Yep, exactly.
That's how it goes.
What was the highest?
Like 9. Not much, but
I don't know why I look away. It's
Well,
like
you only.
why I look away. Just a
You only just went live, it's
River
fine.
Song moment. Spoilers.
I'm not worried. Even if
Specific
no one ends up
reference.
watching this, as long as the people that do enjoy it, I'm alright with it. Like basically this is what I'd be doing with my Thursday night anyway, so if a couple people watch and enjoy everything, whatever.
It's basically my approach to my own things as well. I do it whether or not they're watching, so I just have fun while doing it.
Exactly. What I'm really wondering, Chad, if you're able to let me know this, is the view good of this sort of thing? Like, is there any sort of quality issue I can take a look at or anything like that?
Are you actually here for one stay?
All right, thank you. Okay. Gotta have everything look nice, right? Don't laugh at me.
I was just chuckling because you're fiddling the
Oh, I always do that.
I was like, I'm trying to decide if that in the back thing is a car or a chainsaw.
Probably both.
I think it's a car. That said, they're also playing Mortal Kombat back there, so it could be both.
What character in Mortal Kombat is a chainsaw?
All of them if you give them a chainsaw.
A game with fatalities has to have someone with a chainsaw.
Exactly. I would be surprised if like one of the new superheroes didn't have it.
I honestly don't. I have not played Mortal Kombat stuff in a while. But I don't think there is a character with a chainsaw specifically.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I think Ash is in one of Ash. Ash was from Evil Dead is in one of the Mortal Kombat games.
Okay.
Or quote me.
That's like the guy with a
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
too late. It's recorded. I can quote you on anything I want to
That's
now.
that's the point. Yeah, I can be quoted on anything now. Shoot.
We have video evidence to prove it too.
Yeah.
Also, Kevin, can you believe there's 75 plus 0 at NAO? They have all auto.
Yeah, like it's really time control for tournaments is really weird, right? Because
Just make it 65 at the very least.
yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think it's necessary to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of my games I finish in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I have to wait an hour.
You're in California though. There's plenty to do around there, right?
No, there isn't. You can't do something in a. You leave the venue, you're fucked.
But no, like I said, even though this is live, feel free to ask questions. I can like surreptitiously answer them if you have any questions about my play. So feel free to. I'll just try to tell them to plug their ears or whatever.
It's gonna take 1 second.
No worries.
I'll see you in a second here.
So for the record, if anyone has a habit of fidgeting with your tiles like this, break it as soon as possible. I have shown so many tiles in my Mahjong career, it's unbelievable, but I just cannot play without fidgeting.
The only reason why I don't fish is because I don't know how to do it without showing off my tiles.
It takes a lot of practice. Like this took me entirely too long to learn, honestly.
Reach.
Oh, that's no fun.
That's for me.
I don't know, you were complaining when you discarded all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm fine.
Back around.
Yeah, for some reason I really don't trust this tile. Like, I feel like it should be safe, but it looks weird.
What's that?
So I don't trust any of these discards.
mean, if it was given this, I'd be very surprised.
That's no guarantee.
A wild move.
It's not a guarantee, but it's a reasonably safe bet.
It'd be hardly unprecedented, though.
Single we can wait for the pair.
We'd like to see that. The real question is now, can I discard this tile? I mean, I'm gonna go for it. It's probably not advised, but okay. I take it back. I am an absolute genius. I should trust my instinct on everything. 2 more tiles.
How many draws are left?
Just 1.
No, good. I was try anyway.
Okay.
That is the only white there.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
Am I missing something?
No, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So 3 10 pies.
I paused when you discard that Fremont. It's like, should I call it? No, I didn't realize how many cut tiles were left.
So I've been to enough tournaments now that I've seen enough bad shufflers that I'm half tempted to make a shuffling tutorial. Because obviously we can do pretty good shuffling without flipping too many tiles over or anything, but I've been to tournaments where people just don't understand that. Absolutely crazy. To me, anyway.
No, there have definitely been a couple of tables where 30% of the tiles are face up every time someone gets their hands in there. 6.
And 1 home button.
White again. That's just for your benefit there. I am very haphazard about organizing my discards a lot of times. It's actually by design, believe it or not, because at some point people will pay attention to your hand and figure out where you keep all your suits and everything. But I figure for this kind of thing, it just makes a little more sense to keep some organization. Could you push your wall forward a little bit?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Working with it. Yeah, working with that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I'm doing very well. Yeah, good. I just like want to route to Tokyo somehow. So it is weird in the game. It's like you know that I've been like down from air just under Miracle is slowly working on is it? And it was I'm over you. And I was like, fuck. I'm literally doing a project on that right now.
Who knows? Maybe I can do the recording for it tonight then.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take that much to edit together, I don't think.
Mechanical engineering.
Depends what he used to edit.
Yeah, I have.
It's relatively simple. I can't remember what the program is, but
Just because engineering workload is so much.
How much of like the background noise is like audible?
I have absolutely no idea.
I'm just hoping people aren't doxing themselves right now. Was all.
We should be okay.
That's,
Twitch or YouTube chat would never do anything like Twitch chat would, right? There's a reason I have it pointed at like this corner right here. I have no idea where we are. But no, we'll be fine.
I didn't like it either. But at some point, you just gotta get that.
That feels a little bad though.
I don't know how to speak that, but the setting is very interesting. Someone did that to me at Missouri County. I tried to drop him. It was good, yeah.
Interesting. I didn't expect to draw like that. Some of this feels a lot worse now, but
I want you to know I did these show pencils here. I've been using pencils here. What the fuck?
and everyone, if you couldn't tell by the voice, that's Overlord Whale. He's on Twitch. He always complains like a little bitch like this. So.
wow.
Just kidding. We love him around here.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself, motherfucker. God, I hate my life.
Wrong. Just two.
Okay. So relatively cheap. Plus one. Alright. Is what it is.
While you shuffle, I'm gonna pull up on YouTube and see how much I can hear in the background.
Sorry?
While you shuffle, I'm gonna pull up on YouTube and see how much I can hear in the background.
Okay. Just make sure you don't keep the volume too high so that we get feedback
Oh, yeah,
or
I know.
something.
I'll be like putting it right to my ear pretty much.
Yeah.
I can be connected.
Party foul.
It didn't go in my water. It came close. It came real close. Son of a shame. Lost on tile is going to touch the water.
Thank you. I'm glad someone knows my vague hand gestures.
Anytime? Question mark.
Now, at some point, I taught John over here how to cheat. So if you guys notice anything that I don't, please let me know. I would love to catch him in the act. And no, I won't be making a cheating tutorial before you ask.
Correction, not right now.
There's another channel for that, I'm sure.
Someone crouched.
I don't believe you.
You gotta discard different window first discard. Isn't that fun?
See, I'm going for news. So I'm doing it right.
You going for what?
News. News and
Oh,
discards.
yeah.
Halfway there.
Going to truth.
But that's not a west wind, so
That's a shame.
it's a very weird tile, too. Okay. We can deal with that. Yeah, Chad, just so you know, I hate shapes like this. Typically want to try to break that up, but I couldn't justify it with this hand just yet. But that'll be something we're looking for. It might be right here, actually. Yeah. Naturally.
I'll show more.
People just do that where it's like they'll be like, all right, now you're gonna get some kind of like sure, and then they just walk off like the Riichi cup. Yeah.
And just so you guys know, when I pick up a tile, I do this weird thing that looks like I'm like fondling the tile or something. I swear I'm not just a weirdo. I am a weirdo. But there's a technique, if you don't know about it, called mopai. I'm guessing a lot of you have seen Akagi, so you probably know it. But it's just being able to read the tile with your thumb. So I'm not perfect at it yet, but I'm decent, at least.
Oh yeah, right.
I thought you were like the
Alright. I think it's probably this. Seems fun.
I missed it because I was not paying attention.
In that position, it's between that tile and this tile. I think, based on the discards, that this plays better, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, it wasn't safe.
Also against the person who's supposed to identify.
So that's our most likely next cut, probably. Assuming this hand develops normally. But if we draw something like this, we can probably get rid of the other. Yeah, I actually want to lock this in here.
The theme of tonight is fuck with people, so
And this is where I immediately get punished, surely, but...
usually with not reach.
Tuon. Haktoratara.
That'll kick up too, so 58.
The same way how Mahjong works.
200?
200 back.
I was so tempted to call that con on live stream just to mess with you. Just to screw with you, and that's it.
Well, Chad, if you wanted to do it next time and you want to see a table flipped, let us know.
Okay, got like so
For those of you that don't know, basically, if you call an open con, you're losing a lot there. So in general, you're giving up a ton of information about your hand. If you end up in a situation where you have to fold, one, the person who's Riichi or the person who's aggressing has a hand that's worth more. It's actually more likely to help your opponents by calling an open con like that than it is to help you. Just because other people can have closed hands, they can Riichi and get the extra Dora, if that makes sense.
what is your YouTube name? I know I'm shooting pros in there. That's
Oh
not it.
my god, come on, hon. Search pro_77.
I thought it was 77. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was that or not.
Yeah. If it's not showing up, just throw Mahjong on the end there and it will show up. And I can build your wall for you. It'll give me a chance to
Yeah.
show off the double lift on stream. So,
Oh, you want to build the wall?
sure, why not?
All right.
Let's do it. So chat, this is the most useless skill I've ever picked up. I can lift up to 3 walls all at once. 3 is harder, 2 is honestly not too bad, but watch this be the one time I mess it up. So,
You can barely hear the table in the background, but the thing I'm mostly about, even with
Oh,
quiet
good.
right now, you just can't hear the background very much.
It's good.
yeah.
So, like, unless you crank
Oh
it. Like,
god, I called it too. It's because I didn't stand up. Usually I stand up to do this sort of thing, but at least I didn't completely explode everything. Alright, whatever.
is Toyman me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I said before started stream, I got it for $1 a Spencer clearance. It was great.
Alright. So East 4.
You are also like a decent sized cube, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is true. There's so many more gifts inside there, too.
You weren't at Missouri, so I bought a maid outfit, and they were like, "Oh, it's Japanese sizes, so my size is bigger than you are."
If you could
And
flip
they
the
were
door.
correct.
Oh, you're gonna try the edge? The edge never works. Come on, you know that.
He did it earlier.
Yeah, but he's lucky. So
I did do it once. You saw me do it once. I met Siri.
Impossible.
no, I just always cheat it. Like if I'm flipping this tile right here, I'll do this first, so it can't fall off the side. Then it makes it look cool without actually being that much harder.
It's besh.
I'm usually damned to hell.
All right. So what are we doing with our life here?
Always look great.
This is the next discard. Scratch that.
Nobody's got the news today.
What's the news?
NEWS.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
thought
It's,
you
about,
were
like-
literally in it for a second.
no,
Have
it's
you seen that
it's just
hippo?
not common.
That's my favorite news right now. That baby hippo.
What, like Mugen, whatever his name is?
Yeah.
That it's,
I wish I could pet a baby.
it's a really
That's
good baby
like my
hippo, to be
new
fair.
golden
You're
life.
safe.
Who's safe? I wasn't worried. So, for those of you that don't know, we play with a rule called Maneman, where if you follow someone's first 5 discards exactly, then they pay you a Mangun. So the dealer has the worst of it all, because you can't Maneman someone as the dealer. But yeah, if there's any calls or anything, it breaks it. It's super hard to do. In like the 300 recorded games we have for this whole club, we've done it once. Incidentally, it was him paying out, so...
I've got the club's only Nagashi.
That's not true. We had an older one.
The most recent Nagashi.
Yes, that I'll give you.
Fun.
Like some Mahjong story. 2 wins active at
It would have been fun, man.
cheap. Oh. Not the honor, nice. A lot. Very
Chi. Jeez, that was a bad one. There we go.
Yeah, I'll palm that.
It's like, honestly, once you figure out kind of the main rules of thumb, it's a lot of thought. And most things that aren't like your flips and quads version. It'll wait
I'm not sure exactly why I'm doing this. I'm going completely on feel right now. In general, that'd be a very unsafe tile. So, like I said, not exactly sure why I did it, but something just felt right.
With a 16 under quad is pretty too close. And then everything's worth double the amount of and it starts at 2 and 12 going up. An open non-honor
Okay.
yeah.
That was slightly terrifying. So that's, oh no, that isn't terrifying at all. What am I talking about?
Well, then
Actually 100% safe.
Let's see about this one.
That should be safe too, but you know.
Should be.
It's the other Suji that's a little more
I
suspect there.
had someone again Mahjong Soul. I had 2 west wins. Someone dropped a west win. I was gonna pawn a west seat. Someone ronned off of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
saying a number and it's
Sumo. Panya San Shoku, 1,000 all.
Give me a change.
no, that's literally what happened. I was like 17 minus 12.
What was your weight, John?
Again.
As long as you get it out before the next tournament, you're fine.
fact that that's something I had to figure out.
You probably get nervous on camera. Don't worry, it's only like your right hand. So that's a bad one to be revealing.
I just realized I was going to have to alter the meetup calendar since I didn't check for like Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There's time for that.
Chris Mahjong.
Yes, Steve, this is a live, in real life game. Believe
No,
it or
it's
not.
like wrestling. It's all staged. Wrestling mahjong.
We all know exactly how we're shuffling, and I'm going to end the game on a 10-ho right here.
And then out of nowhere, the rock comes in.
It's something we were talking about at a recent get-together.
I'm sorry, what?
Everyone, I was saying that if we're gonna start, streaming and doing like, more PR and stuff, we all have to adopt wrestler personas. And I called Macho Man Randy Savage. The rest of you are gonna have to find someone else. And
Does that make me like one of the pregnant girlfriends or something? Because I'm not really a big fan.
I'm happily married, so it's all right.
I don't watch enough wrestling to really make or get any of those jokes.
Oh, me neither. I just think that Macho Man Randy Savage's classic interview clips are,
Yeah.
well, classic.
Yeah. Last wrestler I think of is Brett. What's his fucking name? I forget. Seth. I can't think of it. I should know his last name. I don't. Cool. Okay. It was him and his brother Owen. I forget his last name.
Don't you love these draws? I don't know about fancy. It's really just a stand for the phone. That's it.
I'll call that again.
One.
Oh, looks like they're all trying to end my deal here. I can't blame them, but, I can still be offended.
One.
Motherfucker.
What's best here?
This is a family-friendly stream.
I did check the box saying it's not made for kids, so aside
And
from
YouTube will
that,
still ignore that.
yeah.
If any small child looking for sensory overload stumbles upon this, they are not getting what they're looking for anyway.
See, you don't need it to be like Emily, because you can always see the door indicator right here instead.
Also, we don't have like an Elsa and Spider-Man themed Mahjong set. Like, we're right out of YouTube Kids.
We could change that. We could get a custom one.
There's no
Spider-Man Mahjong set.
Money.
Well,
There's no money in it.
and here's the moment of truth.
Why?
It's not a Ron. I mean, I'll take it.
So will I. Thank you.
It's fine. Now I just need to win before he does. Easy, right? That's not pretty.
Don't refer to me as that.
I said it, but it's... Yeah, I think it saves the VOD automatically. Hopefully. Yeah.
That's true.
No Sancho Kodoko here.
So very brave of you.
I mean, it's what, 3,900 points? It's not that bad.
It's gotta be more than that, right?
Not with what's showing. I guess it's Toy Toy. That's fair.
Let's go.
Frickin' go, lads.
Alright, replacements didn't hit. Okay.
Um, well, thanks, Andriak. I thought it would be a decent way to show everyone, me actually playing. Because, like, it's one thing to play online, but it changes things. One thing that people tend to underestimate is how much Ron you tend to get in real life. So Chundora 2 is 58, becomes 6,100. But there's a lot of body language and everything that you can really key into when you're playing a lot in person. So it works out in my favor a lot because I have a lot of experience both doing this and, like, I was a magician for a while. I did a lot of stuff that involved actually reading people's body language. Played a lot of poker, that sort of thing. And I think a lot of Mahjong players just don't realize how much information they're giving away sometimes.
Most people don't realize how much information they're giving away at all times.
That's fair.
I think I mentioned to you before, I do not like eating in a public space because the act of sitting down and having a meal with someone gives out way more information than you'd ever think it would. And I do not like that.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, it's not a problem to give out information, right?
No.
So it's...
Unless you're a paranoid weirdo like me.
I think we're all paranoid weirdos around here. Chat, anyone here a paranoid weirdo?
Says before stream, just play a normal game, don't call it the chat. Oh, right, already we're calling it the chat, huh?
I'm allowed to call it the chat.
Oh, you're allowed to call it the
Yeah,
chat,
exactly. I'm the star of the show here, right? Oh, jeez. Star of the show always makes walls explode. It's just for dramatic effect. See, this is also part of the body language thing. If someone did that at a table, you would never assume they're actually a good player. So...
Well, wouldn't that be a chumbo technically if that was an actual table?
That wouldn't be. But in general, things that happen during the deal are not chumbos.
Right. Oh, they're doing it?
Yeah. Obviously, if I intentionally flip the table during a deal, it's still a chumbo.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit different. Okay.
I think there are very few games where flipping the table over does not count as an immediate disqualification.
Wrestling, and what's the other one?
Tabletop games.
I mean, wrestling is probably a tabletop game somewhere.
How would that work?
I'm sure I've seen a wrestler on top of the table before.
They tend
Yep,
to be
Cameron,
bigger
just some
fans
in real life
of chairs,
Mahjong.
from what I've seen.
Yeah. Chairs, ladders.
So surprisingly, the table isn't that big. Like, you think about it, we have probably about this much on each side. That's extra beyond the mat. And this mat is pretty standard size. It fits the set pretty well.
Are these tables just 3 foot square?
Sorry?
These tables are just 3 foot square, right?
I think about that, yeah. Probably 3x3. Oh, the tabletop wrestling. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Actually, no, there is tabletop wrestling. Thumb war.
Yeah, exactly.
Or arm wrestling. That's the word tabletop.
No, so they mentioned if you want tabletop wrestling, you just use a bigger table and problem solved.
I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. Don't you dare. Thank you.
Not that.
It hasn't been working well for him.
That's true.
God, extra large tiles. I hate Chinese tiles, and those are kind of what you're asking for. So I do have an auto shuffle table. If people like this sort of thing, then whenever I play over there, sometime I might end up putting it up there.
First I heard Amish shuffle and I was very confused.
No,
By the
no.
way, yeah, it was just the placement of this table. It doesn't rock anymore.
Okay, move the table, it's out. Okay, yeah.
I thought that worked.
Well, that's interesting. We could ruin someone's whole day this end.
What if like you didn't though?
No, just hit the bill. That's even better. Okay. No, I was like, that bird is dead. No, it's like confused but not injured. That's good.
It's always a weird position to be in.
It didn't seem to want to leave.
I think I like this. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and drop this.
No, it was really.
So one of the problems with this hand is the fact that it exists. So we'll see if we can make it not exist and get a better hand at some point here. What is this game? I don't know. Mm. 12-hour auto shuffle ASMR. It'd be doable. I'd probably just end up looping it at some point, though. That's interesting. Best Mahjong comic. What do you guys think?
Comic as in comic? Like
Yeah, like
fiction
manga.
comic or,
Yeah.
or like jokester?
Manga. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any comedians that do Mahjong-based stuff. I could be wrong.
Jay Leno getting up there. You all heard about Mahjong lately?
So I'm a big fan of Kurinji, personally.
Cringy?
Exactly, yes. I think it's Tetsunaki no Kurinji or something. It's been a little while since I read it, but it's definitely a good time. I kind of resonated with a lot of the subject matter in it. Not because I have a kid, thank God, but because I went from like heavy online play into trying to figure out tournaments and everything.
The value's there. I mean, she's out there.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this hand less awkward, because like this is a thing right now that doesn't work well with other things that I can't quite say. I need to buy these guys earplugs. Like that would really solve all of our problems right now. Yes, this is Riichi.
What was Dora? Dora was 5'10", Dora was 7. Okay, I was like, you can't just take that as
We'll take a picture of this and ask about it later.
Sure. So for those of you that play in real life, this is kind of a helpful teaching tool. If someone doesn't want to give away their hand or anything, just have them take a picture of it. You know, you can always talk about it. They just have to capture, like, if anyone's made any calls or anything, so you get all the information.
No, dealer. So 230.
So why bother taking the picture then? I think she's just trying to throw us off. Okay. Pretty sure it's that. I don't mind that draw.
could probably use.
Because now we have the option of this, but we don't have to. But it would be hilarious, like if I'm holding all of her tiles or something like that.
It might be. Who knows?
I mean, someone knows. If chat's watching your stream, then they would know. She doesn't have a stream.
Oh, wrong. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That was a great trap. Okay, so Riichi, Ipatsu, Dora. That's it.
No, it wasn't possible.
Oh no, it wasn't. What am I smoking? Okay, yeah, so just Riichi, Dora. You said it too. So, yeah, Riichi, Dora is 26, becomes 32. So it looks like we're in a slight lead here, sitting at about 41, if I'm doing math right. Yeah, 41.
Yeah. Mostly my question was real quick. Thing is that it also worked out for me there, but like I chose to wait on the two potential triplets instead of waiting on the 7-weight sequence there.
Okay.
Is there really a preference there, to be honest?
So
Because there's
generally
4
people-
tiles there, 4 tiles there.
People want to wait on 2 separate tiles.
Yes,
usually,
that's
because they all get locked up
because there's
somewhere.
variety there as well.
Yeah, and then it's also a great trap. You know, as you saw, the terminal Suji is a fantastic trap.
Yeah, because people are more likely to drop 1s and 9s anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, so
I
I like
thought
that.
that was the best move there, but that's why I wanted to ask.
Yep.
What's
No, I'm
the
down
logo?
with that. It was a stick. So,
Pardon?
I need 2,000.
Oh, sorry. I don't accept
That
before my
might be your
bad.
home back.
no, I took my 2 Humba back.
Well,
I think.
there's
Oh, no, I did have more than that, didn't I? Okay.
And that's all yours.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on to South Round.
Also, I had a pair of the 7, so you probably weren't getting those.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone needed these or not, but I was holding on to that.
I
So,
was on a 4-7 pin weight
okay.
with a triplet of Fedora.
Yeah, it looked pretty dead. It didn't look like anyone needed it, but yeah.
Was that acting as run out there?
Not yet. So it's actually a
You're
3-10
planning on
run. So yeah, like I had a 9 in my discards already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you just started at 9, so like.
Yeah, that's why I was motioning in chat and saying, you know, this tile's really awkward right now. Because I hit 10 pie, I don't know if I reach that there. I don't know. Hard to say. Luckily, didn't have to make that decision. Okay. Okay, South Round.
The best part is white back tiles. My American seven.
The set I learned on, the Riichi set I learned on is white backed. I don't mind this hand.
I do. I mind your hand. Get rid of it.
Oh, Cameron. If Tara shows up tonight, she'll love you. I think she's made that exact joke before, actually.
So bad.
Come on, Nick. Don't insult my viewers like that. Here, guys, I'll punch him for you.
I'm insulting Tara. I think.
I don't know. But by proxy, you're insulting
I'm
Cameron.
used to it being me, so you know. Is it me?
What?
Is it me
Is what, you?
being insulted?
No.
Good.
I don't. What? I'm confused now. I would never insult anyone. Except for Well.
Yes, you fucking will.
Except for Well. I said the exception. I guess I need to get in your guys' favor then. You're like the only person here I make fun of.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, I normally don't care about people insulting me. However, Harrison recently insulted me at while he was a little drunk about me being bad at karaoke. And I was like, bitch, everyone's bad at karaoke.
Is that the point?
Yeah.
That's
I
incorrect.
was like, what the fuck are you
I'm
insulting?
incredible.
Unless you're me.
You can be incredible at being bad at karaoke.
Yeah, it's true.
You can be incredibly bad.
Yeah, exactly. I am not on Mastodon.
Why would you?
I am not familiar with Mastodon at all, actually.
Haven't seen anyone use that one in a while, honestly.
I have technically made a Twitter account. I refuse to call it by the other name they're trying to push.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah.
Unless you're like,
Elon
paid
Musk
shit.
doesn't.
Yeah, but I have literally posted nothing. Like, yeah.
I have a blue Scotch just because eventually it's probably gonna go there.
It's big in
but I
Brazil
don't.
now.
Oh yes, 2 million joined over the past week.
Jeez.
Yes.
Buy your stocks now. You heard it here
Come to
first.
Brazil.
I might consider that then. We'll see.
Coming to Brazil?
No. I know, right? No, I just cannot not fidget. I was talking about it a little bit before, but the fun part is when I drop it and show it in front of my tiles, though.
We decided that bird is a pheasant standing in front of bamboo. No, this
I think it's this. Chat, don't listen to him. It's a pheasant. I think that's right. I don't know. Okay, yeah, see? Never punished. The real question is if, like, this comes out, what do I do?
Now I have built not the CD for my next season.
Like, if this comes out, that's completely fine. That's an easy decision. Or we can just draw good tiles. Riichi. Yeah. Just draw what you need. It's the easiest way to win Mahjong. You heard it here first.
Mahjong is about drawing the correct tile.
I think I'm pretty far ahead in this hand, but we'll see. This is where I need to make sure that I'm like on point with my multi to see if I can slam down a win or something. Nope, that's not it.
I feel I will be reaching one now.
Don't tell him I have a blue eyes. Come on. Roll. Thanks for not telling him. Okay, Riichi Dora 2 is 5,200.
I discarded this of my 2 runs to get rid of, and immediately I drew the 3. Which if I discarded my other star, I would have been reach.
Yeah.
That's Mahjong.
I don't have anything particularly safe, and I'm looking at the 9 and I'm like, this has to be a it was just the winning tile last game. It's gonna be the one this game too. Like, don't do it. It's like, well,
We love
I
nice
didn't have a
hits.
particularly good hand anyway.
Yeah. Hey, Riichi drew the right side of it. If he discarded the 6, it would have been among them.
No, that had been in my hand like since the beginning. So.
Not good. This is a strange amount of time shuffling. I'm gonna not shuffle anymore. The tiles are not greasy at all. Like
They were a
any
little
melamine, it's not like a finish, but no, there's really no grease on them whatsoever. Like you can see it reflects light pretty well. There's not fingerprints or anything. So it's overall not too bad. That said, I do need to clean these at some point. It's been a minute.
I always roll the 12s.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the last tile he tried to con. He couldn't be, and then just got the losing tile.
Get wrecked.
Last tile. Oh, you also got Riichi. Yeah, so that's Riichi, last tile. Okay.
I think I saved it there. I don't think anyone saw that tile.
I sort of didn't.
Hey, man. Like,
No, I think I will wash off the luck. We don't really use this in a tournament anyway, very often. Like if we're using this set in a tournament, it's a tournament we're hosting, so I'm going to be the judge for it anyway. And we're not gambling or anything like this, so.
it's your wall. It is my wall. Stop doing
We're
that.
all gambling our pride a little bit.
God dang it.
I just don't have pride anymore. I've played too many games of Mahjong for that.
Well, dignity.
Sorry?
Dignity.
Is there a difference? Okay, chat, someone give me a definition. Dignity versus pride. Is it the same thing? Alright, see ya, Cameron.
Yeah. I'm ruminating on it. Goes to like this channel on the wall. Yeah. Well, I don't think.
Yeah, you're right. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Dignity cometh before the fall.
With a guy who like had come like once,
Remember the story going.
it might have been.
Reminds me of, remember back when Yahoo Answers was a thing, y'all? Reminds me of a Yahoo Answer thing where someone asked, what's the difference between the ignorance and apathy? And someone replied,
I don't know,
and
and I don't care.
Hey, whatever works. Thanks for tuning in anyway.
All that value. Just we'll prefer it to one.
I don't know how you do that at all, though. If I try to watch a live stream at work, my concentration goes right out the window, like more so than it normally is.
It depends on how difficult the work is, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm an engineer, so it's not easy.
Yeah.
But I am a manager, so it's easier than an average engineer. So. Okay, I'll take that definition. I'm good with that. Yeah, for all y'all's benefit, dignity is knowing when to tenpai away with your head held high. Pride is sticking around just to remind everyone how close you were.
No, it's been like ridiculously
Also, one of my favorite jokes for going pride was Star Trek joke. Core calling in. I seem to completely misunderstood Pride Month pun. Does anyone want to buy 12 lions?
Okay. So one thing that's important when you're ahead is to kind of develop a plan to fold against people that are starting to get close. So that's kind of one of the things I'm analyzing in my spare time right now as far as the discards go. Like if someone starts to look dangerous, what do I do? If John were to reach you right now, what would I do? I think we're doing this right now. shapes are a little bit awkward and everything, but, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a hand without awkward shapes. That's interesting. Oops. Yeah, the worst thing I can do right now is deal into someone.
Yeah, I gave up on trying to manage my mailbox because I have like so few.
Just a moment. Chi. So the interesting thing with this is what I'm going to discard in pretty much any case, because I don't want to discard this tile.
That's true. Thank you.
What is this? I guess it gives me some options. Yeah, okay. I can deal with that.
You could deal in with it.
I could. It's true. Never punished.
Don't tell her.
Well, that's annoying. So that thing about not dealing in, I might break that rule right here.
Dealing with someone better than John.
The question is, what's safer? If it's this or this. And I think it's actually this, but I don't feel good about it.
Oh, I mean, some all the time. No, not at a tournament here.
Reach tongue out.
Roll. Nailed it. 3,900.
I thought multiple times about trying to move into some better ones like triplets, but it's like I'm really intense high, it's not worth it.
Yeah. So the theory there with the 4-pin discard is I could see 3 of the 2-pin, and then you have a 7 in his discard.
Yeah.
So it's sort of creating its own Nakasuji. So I was pretty happy with it. And also the 3 was Suji, so I wanted to try to push that too. Was the weight a high bender?
Sorry?
Was the weight in the high bender?
No.
Okay.
You get 3 mon.
3/6 mon. Okay.
I went with 6, sorry. I was waiting on 4-7.
Don't remember what I had in my hand anymore.
Or he deleted from his brain.
Who cares? It's gone now. I didn't win it.
It didn't
We
win, so
started a
fuck
whole
it.
new hand.
So is it a winning hand? No, then I don't care.
Yes.
All right. South 3.
Using a pineapple.
guess this is what I was asking Kathy about. I think that does strategy change with regard to whether you push or whether you hold if you're gambling? Yeah, you play more phone games, so in the sense of like I'm playing
Okay, that's acceptable to start out.
Must.
like winning versus maximizing.
I think it's this first. So one thing I've been talking with a couple of my students about, and one of them's in chat, is kind of developing your hand shapes along the way. Like a lot of people try to blindly discard efficiently, but a lot of times you end up in really bad shapes. So I try to get rid of the bad shapes early instead. So that's really what I'm looking for when I do this sort of thing.
But if you're gambling, you potentially lose more.
I mean, usually I push things and I don't push.
Okay. Reasonable situation overall.
I mean, technically the thing is this.
Doesn't my discard pool just look fantastic? Actually, that might have been a mistake. Yeah, no. This was definitely a better discard there.
But I mean, the real change of strategy in shooting versus
That's a good draw, though. We'll take it. Okay, so it works out all right. I'd still rather have the other shape, but I think holding on to this is important here. Had to get the pull out of the way a little bit.
Cheat.
Okay, that is a 7, 8, 9 chi.
Doesn't change the value. That's his toy card.
Jeez. Cheating so hard over there. I told you guys to warn me if he was going to cheat, and you completely missed that one. I'm very disappointed. Oh, that's awkward.
I didn't think you would actually have that.
Bamboo! Why would you do that?
Okay,
It's triple bad.
I'm gonna give you that.
All right.
Well, now I have to pull.
Do I risk discarding that tile? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Riichi. All right, it is fine. We have confirmed that it is fine.
Cheat.
Oh, never Ipatsu. I really wanted that one too.
Sorry.
At least we know that tile's safe. Now we're concerned about this tile. Okay. That was a little bit terrifying for me. But I can see why I wouldn't be waiting on it. Wrong. Riichi Pinfu Tanyao Dora 7700.
I think someone has.
Are you waiting on John?
I switched to the 8-pin from the 1-pin.
Yeah, I knew dropping pins was not ideal, but I had to get rid of them.
Yep.
That's like I could have dropped the 8 mon way earlier than I should have.
Yeah, I was just sad the 3 didn't come out because that's the Sunshoku.
Yeah, no, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I
I don't expect you to deal into all of my
letting go
hands.
that 3.
Yeah, this is not staged or anything. We are shuffling random tiles. And this is all last. So at this point, I just want to end the game. Like, if winning quickly is the way to do that, that's fine. If dealing into a small hand does that, that's fine too. It looks like my closest competitor is at about 30,000, and I've got quite a bit.
I mean,
15 and 8.
59-1.
16-4.
I need 700 points. Okay.
28-7.
Okay. Yeah, so I am 30,000 points above my nearest competitor. So I think I'm pretty safe here, chat.
Yeah, you wanted it.
Okay. All last. I'm tempted to try to play a perfect defense hand just to kind of show it off, like how you do a high priority. For those of you that don't know the terminology, high priority is when you fold from the first discard. It's a very interesting kind of concept behind it. A lot of times it looks very similar to going for 13 orphans, but you're basically just trying to hold those safe tiles for later. That said, we do track overall scores in this club, even though we haven't done much with the data just yet. So I do kind of want to run up the score a little bit if I can. This is an interesting hand. That's not Riichi. Okay. So I mentioned it before, but around like turn 7 or so, a lot of times I want to have a pathway to fold if I need to. When I'm ahead like this, I try to do it even earlier than that. Just because the only way I lose is by dealing into some massive Baimon hand to Toyman or something. So we'll see. A little bit punished, but that's okay.
How this game is gonna end at this point. Whoops! I
slightly better. Yeah.
In the last game. And of course, that's the game where I get yacht before. I was like, oh, this game's great. I love it. That was like 18K for it.
So this hand is very intriguing right now.
It is the third one mon of the game.
I think if I could call this tile, I would.
Oh, and now I love the back What if I put Pepper straight up like toasted was wrong yellow
But yeah, pretty much we're just trying to read discards at this point and see who looks dangerous. Is anyone going for a Yakuman? Is anyone, I don't know, anything? You know, I guess by proxy I should call this tile too.
But
Yeah.
she literally just posted the wrong video, and so I had not completely different thing, but like the follow-up like problems were like completely different things. How deep in that Jimmy here. So like taking for the thermal, taking system banking.
All right. So this stuff is pretty reasonable. Looking at the discards, I'm not too scared of anyone yet. So I think we're in a decent spot as far as that goes.
It's gonna end up being a lot of just plugging in, but you do have to go.
Yeah, sorry, this isn't a very interesting hand to commentate, I know.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, go ahead and commentate your hand if you want to. I'm completely fine with that.
I mean, it's a form of programming. It's a form of programming. It's a fancy calculator, basically. Yeah. It just feels like someone telling you that you're using what's run alpha. I mean, I had to take like one class going to the middle of the
Con.
All right.
Spicy.
weren't really doing that.
The dead tile.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, of course.
I honestly don't think anyone in the general public or anyone should have have to.
That's fine. So the mental plan to fold against everyone is really concerned about that stuff.
Yeah, that way.
And seeing Adora discarded. There's just all the red flags right now. There's a red flag here, there's a red flag there. Wrong. Pinfutanya Sanshoku Dora 2 with 18,000.
Damn.
Like I said, just run up the score a little bit. That's a pretty big way to end it.
Oh, that puts me in second, huh?
Yeah.
Second and third.
All right.
By dint of not telling him.
Bye, everyone. I'm gonna be executed now.
I am going to cut off the stream for now. I might be on a little bit later, so if you're around YouTube, feel free to take a look at it. But I'll see you guys whenever I finish here, so I'll see you guys later.
Con.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.